This is Josh Valencia from Good Break Studios. Be sure to check us out at www.goodbreakstudios.com. And today we're going to look at how I decided to mix a banjo, kind of a unique instrument for those who don't do it all the time. And the reason I'm deciding to do it now is because I actually got a banjo to play with. So I decided to play it on this track and take a look at how to make it fit in best. So for this particular example, I got a new Fender Rustler 6-string banjo. I know it's cheating because it's 6-string, but oh well. I'm using a single KM1 184, about 8 to 9 inches away from the body of the guitar. I chose like an arbitrary middle since this instrument doesn't have a hole. I was looking for more mid-range, and I felt like that position gave me the best mid-range in conjunction with that popping sound that the banjo does so well. Into the Daking Mic Pre 500, and then I'll take it to the Pro Tools chain real quick. There is the CLA3A, the Waves LA3A model there, into an EQ that's not released yet, but I used the airband on that. I'll make a video on it whenever it drops. That'll be fun. The PSP 608 delay, pretty sweet delay. Haven't made a review for it yet. That'll be coming soon too. And then the Old Timer. That's the exact order that I'm doing it in. So a lot of fun. Let's give it a listen with everything going and the track behind it. So there you could definitely hear everything is working there. It sits pretty well. I think it could use a little less delay, but it's sitting pretty decently as it is. So let's go ahead and look at what I did. Let's just start with the compressor, since that's the very top of the chain. What I'm trying to do here is even out some of the transients that are inherent to a banjo. So I'm going to go ahead over here and just listen to what it sounds like alone with just the compression. So you can really hear that the compressor is evening my playing essentially, and the dynamics of the banjo itself. The banjo is an instrument that has very little sustain, so it's going from 0 to like 50 really quick. So a compressor is something that will really kind of shrink that dynamic range to a place where it's usable and consistent throughout a track. Again, within reason as well. So I have the peak reduction at about 5, so that's pretty decent. Then I did my airband boost. So let's go ahead and listen to that. Now without. So you can kind of tell by looking over here, even though it is blurred out, you can see the plugin being bypassed and re-engaged. So really nice EQ. Whenever I get to review it, it'll be really sweet, very nice, balanced airband. If we were to move on to the PSP delay, this delay is a little wild. It gets a little out of hand because there's so many buttons and knobs. But if you just learn one of these, just like a console, you kind of know what the rest do. So let's go ahead and I'm going to unbypass the EQ and listen to that. So as some of you just noticed, I did just hit it to sync. I was accidentally on note. That's why it kind of sounded funky. But so it's a very smooth delay. I feel like I do have Echo Boy. Echo Boy was a little too grungy for this particular application. I was needing something to just be a delay, and this does give me a whole bunch of other options, which is nice. So let's go ahead and I went out of the 608 into another compressor, and what this is doing is that on top of giving a little bit more compression to the signal as a whole, it's getting those delays and making them a little bit more consistent throughout. So Granted, I can control the trail of the delay with the delay itself, but I feel like the compressor, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it keeps everything a little bit more consistent, and there's a lot less fiddling I have to do with using the compressor. So let's go ahead and listen to it with and without the compressor. So you could definitely tell that this compressor, the old timer, again, pretty straightforward, has a nice valve option there, but does a good job of keeping the repeats consistent in a way. They seem more linear other than just kind of drooping down. I really like that kind of the effect I was going for. So let's go ahead and listen to it without anything. Compressor. EQ. .608. And then the old timer. So there you go. Let's go ahead and listen to it all within the tracking context. So pretty cool delay. Thanks for watching, and subscribe, follow, do all that awesome stuff, and I'll see you guys next time.